everybody. I'm getting nice and comfy cozy because today I wanted to talk to you guys about trends that aren't trendy anymore. And if you clicked on this video, you fell for my little trap, my clickbait. It's not really clickbait. I just always notice that my videos that are like negative, and even on TikTok and every other social media platform, videos or content that's negative, saying trends that are out of style, like these are chuggy, stop wearing this, this, and this, trends I hate, tend to perform better than people saying these are timeless trends, these are pieces I love, trends I'm loving. Yeah, people love the negative stuff, so I kind of played into that with the title. But what I mean by trends that aren't trendy anymore are trends that have become classics. I think that this is a really fun topic to talk about because there are trends that are like fads, if that makes sense. Like the Balenciaga sock sneaker, that was a fad. It's never gonna come back. It was short-lived. Today we're gonna talk about trends that have become classics that will stay in your wardrobe forever. They're staples. You can wear them forever and you'll look just timeless and fashionable. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that started trending in like 2016 but have been around forever, and that's Doc Martens or Dr. Martens. These shoes are the epitome of they become really super hot and trendy and then they don't fall completely out of style. They're just not as super trendy anymore, but I literally wore mine out yesterday. I probably got them in 2017. I was honestly kind of late to the trend because I just wasn't into fashion like that at the time, and I got the platform Jade and Doc Martens that everyone and their mother has, and I wore the absolute ish out of them, and I still dig them out of my closet and wear them from time to time. Not like I used to. You never look at somebody wearing a pair of Doc Martens and thinking, oh my god, who's gonna tell them that's not in style anymore? Dr. Martens are always gonna be in style. It's just a matter of, are they super, super hot right now, or are they just a classic in the wardrobe? So that's the first one for sure. Next is something that's really trendy right now, and that's floral print. Floral print is just always going to be something that's in your closet and it will look timeless. It's just all a matter of how you style it. Same with the Doc Martens. Floral print in sundresses is so hot right now, and I'm not really talking about like Hawaiian print florals. That's totally different. I mean just the classic floral print. You could walk into Forever 21 and get a floral print dress, and I'm sure you'd find that dress 10 years later still in Forever 21. I have a midi floral dress from Urban Outfitters. You guys have probably seen it in every single one of my videos. I got it, I think it's over 4 years ago now, and my mom always talks about how I was getting so many new clothes at one point, and that was the dress I was wearing at least once a week, and my mom would always make fun of me. She was like, you have so many clothes and you still wear that dress, but it's cute. She wouldn't complain, she just thought it was funny that that dress became such a staple in my wardrobe, and it was something that was trendy at the time and is trendy again already 4 years later. It was never out of style. I'm gonna be Taylor Swift this whole freaking video. Next one, something a little more out there because I feel like Docs and floral is like duh, and that's the leather blazer. I got my leather blazer I think around 3 years ago. They became super trendy last fall. It was kind of like a joke on TikTok. I mean, TikTok just loves to roast like anything that isn't like super current. It was like girls wearing their biker leather jackets, and then they go like, it was a cultural reset, and then you put on the black leather blazer. The black biker like moto jacket was never out of style. It was just the leather blazer is a lot more trendy right now. But in my closet, I have a black moto leather jacket, I have the black leather bomber jacket, and I have the black leather blazer. I still wear all three of them, not right now because it's summer, but all of those are staples. One is more trendy than the others right now, but you can get away with wearing any of them, and depending on how you style it and how you wear it, you'll look trendy and cool and fashionable no matter what. And when I say trendy, I'm trying to use it in the least like current way. I just mean trendy as looking like fashionable, not really like on trend. I don't know. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if you're trending or not. Okay, another no-brainer is the button-up. A white button-up will go so far in your wardrobe right now. So trendy. Throw it on over anything and it just works. The oversized button-ups are really in right now. I think looking back at like 90s and stuff like that, it was a little bit more of a fitted one. I think if you meet yourself in the middle and you get like not super oversized and not super tight, just a nice average fitting button-up, it will never go out of style. Next trend is a little more broad, and that's the puff sleeve. This is another funny one. I have this white puff sleeve shirt in my closet from Forever 21. It's like 5 years old, and it's something that I reach for all the time. Puff sleeves are super cute right now, like with that Selkie dress. I think people were really into the very oversized, obnoxious puff sleeves, but honestly, they're not going anywhere. They've been in style or like on trend for a while now, and they've honestly just moved their way into classic territory. Next, the trench. When I'm talking about a trench coat, I'm either talking about the like classic, you think of walking through London and seeing everyone in their beige trenches. I just got one off eBay at the end of spring, or like the plaid trench coat. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's more like a long blazer, but I still think of it as a trench. Or even like a wool trench, like camel colored one, black, whatever. Honestly, all of those have been pretty trendy currently, and they are such a staple. You can pair with anything, with the most basic outfit you've ever seen, and you will just look fashionable no matter what or when or wherever. I find so many Pinterest photos and it's of girls wearing these really nice oversized trench coats, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute and so trendy. And then you look at the time it was taken, it's like 2016. You're like, what? Like, this looks so current right now. A trench, you can't go wrong with it. They're super trendy right now, but will always be in style. Going along with the trench is the trouser. I am such a sucker for a wide leg trouser, and I have been for a while now. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're so classic, so trendy right now, and with all these pieces, it's like you can dress them as trendy or as classic as you want. You could pair your trousers with a little crochet top and you'll look so 2021. Or you can, oh my god. Or you can pair it with a white t-shirt and like Converse and you're just timeless. Converse, timeless. Next, the puffer jacket. Puffer jackets have been so trendy right now, but can you think of a time a puffer jacket wasn't just like in style or a classic? And this isn't to say that these things weren't always a classic and are just trendy right now. That's totally could be the case, but for me, I really didn't start like looking into fashion or like noticing fashion until a few years ago. So this is just kind of like how my brain is working. I feel like the last time puffers were really trendy, I didn't take any notice. I mean, I've been wearing puffer jackets since like the 4th grade, but I'm taking notice now because it's like everyone's obsessed and they're super trendy. That brown North Face puffer jacket selling on Depop for $1,000 was actually chaos, but something that's really, really trendy right now, and for me will turn into a classic, is the cowboy boot. I am beyond obsessed with my cowboy boots. I honestly think they will fall into like my Doc Marten territory because they're just so good to me. So I got my cowboy boots last fall. Yeah, I got my cowboy boots last fall, my first pair, and I wore them as winter boots, and now I wear them in the summer every day. They're super duper trendy right now, and I just can't imagine myself stop wearing them, mostly because they just elevate an outfit so much. They're so easy. For me, the cowboy boot is one that might not be on everyone's list of like staying in classic territory, but for me, the cowboy boot will stay in my classic territory. And I think that's what's so like fun about trends, is which one do you really like and you can see in your wardrobe 10 years from now. I can see myself in 10 years. I can't see myself in 10 years, period. I can't imagine myself in 10 years, but I can imagine myself as a little grandma in my cowboy boots. Is that strange? Nobody's gonna tell me that I look outdated because, especially at that point, I will not give an SHIT. Why can't I start living like that now? And finally, I don't even know if you'd call this one a trend again. I'm kind of like, my brain's all skewed. The last thing that will definitely be a classic for me, and I think a lot of people, is the maximalist jewelry vibe. I love wearing so much jewelry, so much like fun, crazy jewelry. I've got like butterflies on my ears. I've got a big like jeweled out cross, gummy bear, all these rings, one with like a smiley face, like just kind of crazy, a lot of layered jewelry, and I'm obsessed with it. I kind of think it's just turned into like a personality trait at this point with how many rings and necklaces and pieces of jewelry I'm always wearing. It's something that the first time I saw it, I knew I was in love with it, and I think that's just how it should go with trends. If you see it the first time and you know you love it, and it will definitely turn into a classic in your wardrobe if you like it. That's all that matters, you guys. I'm sick of the negative BS on trends and dissing other people for what they're wearing, or this stupid word chuggy. I don't know. I think I fell victim to it for a second though, because I wanted to stay relevant, and not even stay relevant, I wasn't relevant. I wanted to get more views. And I knew that if I said some negative things about trends that more people would watch that video. And honestly, that's one of my best performing videos, and I still tried to not be negative by saying like, wear this, not that. And who am I to say that? Shut up. It's kind of embarrassing that that video did so well. And that's not to say that I'm never gonna shop again and I'm never gonna give into another trend. Like, that's the whole point, is I will for sure give into a new trend if it's something I genuinely love, not something I was influenced to love. If you hadn't watched that video I did about how not to get influenced by influencers, make sure to check that out. The trends part is over. I'm just gonna rant right now if you wanna listen. I was thinking about it, and it's so crazy how many influencers like aren't influencers, if that makes any sense. I think so many people flexing on Instagram and TikTok. She kind of touched on this, on how so many people want to be influencers now, and especially with TikTok, it's so much more attainable and accessible, because with YouTube you would have to sit and like edit for hours and pre-film and all this stuff. With TikTok, you would literally have 60 seconds into your day and just post something. I'm not saying TikTok's easy or whatever. You guys know I'm not trying to diss on anybody. To be an influencer, you have to have some influence, and that's what she was saying. And I think a lot of these people just want to be influencers for PR and clothes, which is fine, like whatever, who cares. But I think with you guys as the viewer, you just have to be more aware now of who's influencing you. Are these people just influencers because they see a trend and they're gonna hop on it as soon as they find out that it's trending, whether they like it or not, because they know that it'll get them views on TikTok? Just think about who you're following and what those people are influencing you to do in your everyday life, because at the end of the day, we don't live for social media and we don't live for influencers. Don't even get me started on TikTok. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I clickbaited you guys. I love you guys the absolute most. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And if you have any video recommendations for me, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to hear what you guys want to see. At the end of the day, I just want to film stuff you guys want to watch. Unless it's negative. I love you the absolute most, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.